Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. Mr. Hill, it's good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the White House. It's a great pleasure and honor for me to welcome Jerry Jones and his family and Coach Switzer and the entire Dallas Cowboy team, the coaches, the staff. Welcome back to the White House. This is beginning to be boring for them, I think. But this is the only thing that happens at the White House as regularly as the State of the Union address, it seems. But it's in some ways it's better. It's shorter, and there's no response. I think everyone in America knows the remarkable record of the Dallas Cowboys. Is well aware that they have won the Super Bowl 3 out of the last 4 years, and that makes 8 trips to the Super Bowl and 5 victories. This year, I thought was especially important for the team, and Jerry Jones said so after the victory over Pittsburgh. I might add a hard-won victory and an excellent game, and the Steelers put up a great fight. But Jerry must have been thinking about the injuries the team had overcome, the fact that there were 2 losses in December. And I have to say to my longtime friend and fellow Arkansan, Barry Switzer, he was second-guessed so much, for a while I thought people had mistaken him for the president. I want to congratulate everyone who played on this team. Emmitt Smith for his remarkable record-setting 25-touchdown year. It'll be a long time before this one. I congratulate those who are here and those who are not here, the Troy Aikman, all the receivers, the defensive backs. But I would be remiss as someone who understands what it's like to get the limelight all the time when you're backed by a team that deserves the credit and they don't often get it. That's the way presidents are. I'm always up giving the speeches, always getting the credit. But as somebody who's been a football fan ever since I was old enough to know what the football looked like, I don't believe I've ever seen a team play better from tackle to tackle on offense and defense as the line did for the Dallas Cowboys in the closing games from the playoffs up to the Super Bowl. They were awesome, and they deserve a lot of the credit as well. I want to say a special word, too, to Charles Haley, who came back from all of his injuries and played in the Super Bowl. It was wonderful to see him on the field, and if he wasn't, if he wasn't out of pain, he sure hit it. And you know, if you can play in pain, you can run for public office. It's something you might consider. I also want to say a special word of appreciation. I think all Americans and people who were fans of the Cowboys and people who were fans of the Steelers were glad to see the performance that Larry Brown put in the Super Bowl that won him the MVP award, especially after he lost his young son. I think every parent in America identified with it and admired his courage as well as his performance. So this was a good year for the Dallas Cowboys, but because of the way they won and the way they played and the obstacles they overcame, it was a good year for professional football and for reminding us all that talent is never enough. You also have to want to win. You have to have the courage to accept adversity and overcome it when you face it, and you have to keep going when the going gets tough. This year, the Dallas Cowboys did just that, and every one of us in America can cheer them for that great accomplishments. Congratulations, We're glad to have you at the White House.
Mr. President, and everyone in our organization that's here, ever since Bill Clinton got elected President of the United States, the Dallas Cowboys have been winning Super Bowls. Add it up real quick, we've got to get Bill Clinton reelected. What do you think? Mr. President, I would say and mirror one comment that you've had, and it does speak to the life that a lot of us perceive that to some degree that you live, but it's about our football team and mirrored by our coaching staff and people in our organization. The facts are that this year, this team would not dwell on the negatives. It dwelled on the positives. And there were negatives. They were brought up to us daily. We knew some of them not to be there, but we knew some of them to be real. And I want to thank you here in the White House before the President of the United States for staying positive. It's a lesson to every one of us. Barry Switzer, a coach that believes in coaching the positive way and reinforcing the positive aspect of it. And Barry, I want to thank you for what you did for this football team and the inspiration that you really should be for a lot of people that follow sports. I'm proud to be here. It's great, Mr. President, to have this ride. I will say this right now, that when you were elected president, no way in my fondest imagination could I believe that we could share this with you 3 times and be here and share your sensitivity, share the fact that we did get to come from the state of Arkansas, our coaches from Arkansas, and it's a wonderful day for Arkansas, if you will, in my view. I want to present you, this will be the 3rd Super Bowl trophy that we have here at the White House, and we're proud to present this to you, Mr. President. Barry, would you step up?
Thank you, Mr. President, Jerry Jones, guests here today. Thank you for being here. I want to thank the President for inviting us to the White House to honor our team this year. I think it's a very special day in a lot of ways. I won 3 national championships, was never invited. Won in '85, and Penn State won it the next year, and they were invited. So you become a little paranoid. You have a little inferiority complex. So we have finally accomplished that. But more importantly, I really want to say to our coaching staff, and I want them to stand because I want the people to know an outstanding coaching staff that have coached 3 Super Bowl teams and won the championship again this year. Thank you. And I want to say a special thanks to these guys behind us here. They're representing the ones that aren't here today. There were certain conflicts, but we made a special effort to be here, and I appreciate that, that they are here today. They hung tough when we had to be together. We believed in the team concept, and the guys that have played and coached the game know that that's how it's won and how it's handled, and I thank them for that. Today is really special for me. It really is, because in life's journey, today, this moment in time, it's really special for me to know that I'm an old country boy from Arkansas, and with a 100-mile radius of Hope, Fordyce, Crossett, and Rose City, that 4 country boys had an opportunity to stand before you today and honor the 1995 world champion Dallas Cowboys. Thank you. I'd like for Chad Hennings and Emmett Smith to step forward. They have a presentation to make to our president.
Mr. President, I'm not from Arkansas, but But on behalf of Mr. Jones, Coach Switch, and the rest of the Dallas organization, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to visit with us and to share our little moment of joy here. I'd like to present you with not only my jersey, number 95, but our Super Bowl year championship season 95, and wear it in good health.
I'll do it. Thank you.
Also, Mr. President, even though Jerry Jones stole most of my thunder about you running for president again, since you're going up for re-election this year, hopefully you can put this on and run with it. And run well.
Thank you very much. What'd you say? Oh, we got to do a group photo. Dr. Johnson, we're glad to have you. And you told me that, you reminded me that I just wanted Mr. Batista's father, a United States Marshal. He's not so sure he's happy about that. We all had a good laugh. Are we done?